Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for WJTV on the CW. At colleges and universities across the country, alcohol abuse among students has been a major topic of concern for school administrators.
WJTV's Jesse Finver is live in the studio to tell us about one local university that is setting themselves apart from the rest. Jesse?
Thanks, guys. Over the last decade, the University of Southern Mississippi has had a steady decrease in alcohol-related incidents. So I sat down with Southern Miss officials to find out how they've been able to keep students in the classroom and out of the emergency room. It has almost been 10 years since the University of Southern Mississippi topped more than 100 alcohol-related incidents in a given year. From 2007 to 2008, USM had 115 total alcohol-related incidents. There were 32 arrests made and 83 instances where a citation was given or no action was taken. Each year since then, the number of incidences dropped precipitously. 2016 saw only 23 total incidents with just 9 arrests made and 18 citations given. That's an 80% decrease. Rusty Keys, the Assistant Chief of University Police, says he believes education and risk management have played major roles in the decrease in incidents.
Well, our big tool is risk management. We meet with each individual group, such as Greek Life, athletics, residence halls. We assign an officer to each residence hall, and that includes Greek Life as well, that they're assigned to that building. That's their building, so they get to know those kids. They get to talk to those kids and educate those kids.
One of the ways USM has been able to educate students about alcohol is by holding training sessions for different organizations on campus.
The start of every semester, we host a risk management session for our students that are involved in every community that goes over everything from Title IX to alcohol abuse, ramifications to hazing, et cetera, and make sure that not only our actives are aware of that, but also the new members, and so that they have a good broad scope sense of, if you do decide to make this decision, here's what some of the likely outcomes are.
One of the more effective alcohol education programs at USM is the BASICS program, or Brief Alcohol Screening and Intervention for College Students. Dr. Mike Madsen has been running the program for USM since its inception in 2009. He says the goal of the program since day one has been to help students make better decisions.
A lot of times approaches are, don't drink, drinking's bad, or you need to stop that, whereas we know with college students that just doesn't work. So we tend to focus more on being smart, safe when you are drinking. That's really the goal of the BASICS program, is to help that student decide how they want to be smarter and safer when they do drink.
Dr. Madsen says anyone can attend the BASICS program, but it is predominantly filled by students that have been involved in alcohol-related incidents. But since the BASICS program started in 2009, it has been highly effective. In its first year alone, the number of alcohol-related incidents dropped by over 50% at USM. Dr. John Nelson, the medical director of the emergency department of Forest General Hospital, says this decrease in alcohol-related incidents at USM is consistent with what his department has seen over the last decade.
Well, very consistent with what we've seen in the college population here in Hattiesburg. Where we did see far more in the late 2008, 9, 10, and that it has dropped off considerably with, I think, the alcohol policies on campus.
And while USM has made progress, they'll be the first to tell you there is more work to be done.
We're going to continue in that area of risk management of our COP program, which is, community-oriented policing. We're going to continue partnering with other departments on campus to keep this thing rolling about education. Are we going to eradicate alcohol altogether? No, that's just not going to happen. But if we can save a life by education and by teaching and deterrence, then we're going to do that and continue. And we've been successful with that.
In Hattie's. Now, according to Dr. Madsen, USM only has had one student retake the BASICS course since its inception in 2009, which he says is a testament to the program's effectiveness. Compared to both the University of Mississippi and Mississippi State University, USM has had the least alcohol-related incidents from both 2016 and 2017. Also in that stretch, USM had the lowest number of alcohol-related incidents on campus since 2013, with just 23.